Good morning and welcome to Worlds Collide. I'm Meredith Faulkner, and today we have a legend of comedy with us. She's from Moliere's Tartuffe. She's none other than the sassy, the witty, the demanding Madame Pernelle.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, child.
Good morning, Madam. How are you today?
Very well, I suppose.
I'm going to ask you a few questions about different modern-day fads, and we'll see how they compare to 17th century France. First off, what is your opinion on Stephenie Meyer's The Twilight Saga?
Twilight! That Bella girl has no sense of propriety. If she had not rushed into marriage, her life would have been ruined, I tell you. That Edward boy. If he hadn't been the work of the devil, he would be a fine man. So gentlemanly, so generous and polite. It's a shame he turned out to be a monster.
Yes, it is unfortunate that he's a blood-sucking monster. Now, what do you think about Harry Potter?
Witchcraft! Those witches are Satan's spawn. I do not see the appeal in working black magic and why the children are so entranced by it.
Madame Pernelle, we all know it's not real.
Nonsense! Witches are real, and they are the children of the devil. Do not let him fool you. He is a crafty one, working even to seduce the children to the dark arts.
Well, now that we've covered modern literature, why don't we go on to some movies? I know they didn't have movies in your day, but they did have comedy. What do you think of a modern comedy like Easy A?
It's an abomination. I found no comedic value in it. Why would any girl ruin her reputation with lies? And the image of their use is just utterly discouraging. All of these young boys attempting to soil themselves with this young girl. Stupid. Entertainment has gone down the drains.
Okay then. How about we take a look at some of the latest fashions? What do you think about skinny jeans?
Modesty must have gone down the tube since I left. Girls parading around like men in pants, painted on their legs like stockings. Even you, Miss Faulkner, you should have your bosom covered up to your neck like a proper lady. This sort of thing is for your husband's eyes only.
Alright. Have you ever heard of Kesha?
You mean Key $, huh? That little brat who sings about drunkenness and cannibalism? Ugh, she disgusts me. If that is what young people worship these days, I have no hope for our future.
What about Lady Gaga?
That woman? Has she ever worn 4 consecutive inches of clothing? I know those songs are not really about gambling and horror movies. Those are bad enough as it is. I see past those lies. She is addicted to sexual intercourse.
You know, most kids don't even really pay attention to the lyrics. They just like her music to dance to.
Don't even start me on the dancing these children do. They pantomime inappropriate activities with their clothes on, if those outfits count as clothes.
Surely you can't find anything wrong with Justin Bieber. His music is perfectly innocent, and a lot of kids like him.
Oh yes, that Bieber child. If it weren't for his recent tattoo, he would be a model image. It's a shame his voice is so high. All the other music artists should pay heed to him.
It's good to know you have some hope for our generation. Why don't we chat a little bit about politics? What do you think about this new Obamacare?
Ugh, the lower class should not be treated with such mercy. They should work for their own fortune and wealth like my husband did. The rest of us tax-paying citizens should not have to be held accountable for the sickness of the poor.
Isn't that a bit harsh?
Life is harsh, Miss Faulkner. Please, let me return to my home before I find more reasons to be disgusted with this world. I bid you adieu.
That's a wrap. Tune in next week for another installment of Worlds Collide.
I was wondering why you were laughing, but I realized you made a fart sound with your foot.